Transport fares are set to be dropped by 15% starting Saturday, May 24, 2025, following successful negotiations between transport operators and the Ministry of Transport. The development also comes in the wake of a directive from the Aboagye Spare Parts Dealers Association urging its members to reduce auto parts prices in response to the improved exchange rates. For many commuters, the news is a welcome development.
When I heard they were going to reduce the fare, I was so happy. This will make it easier for us to travel and visit our families. I'm glad about the reduction in transport fares for traders. I wish today were Saturday so I could benefit from it. But I know I'll benefit next week.
We travel every day and the fares are being reduced by 15%. I commend the drivers for the successful negotiations between transport operators and the government. I live at Choco and currently pay 13 cedis for transport. If the fare is reduced to 10 cedis, it will really help me.
However, the decision has received mixed reactions from commercial drivers. While some support the initiative, others are raising concerns about the challenges they face on the roads.
Because of a
it won't help us drivers if the fare reduction don't consider the high cost of spare parts and the poor condition of our roads.
Because booking fee na commissioner mpanyifo no omye de omotene nya de omye de omete so nastira affected
by debia mitimi mu say bibi bapa yeti for so a ye the attack driver. I know
our roads are in very bad shape, which makes maintenance expensive and takes more money from us. The government should also consider the prices of spare parts.
Near yet first wa omonhwan so say spare parts no so no and also be bad down.
So I see antiswa ye better so boafu na ba fom.
They should also reduce the 14% tariffs on electricity and water. How are we supposed to take care of our families? We won't reduce fares unless the prices of spare parts are also reduced. Car owners should also consider reducing their sales targets so that drivers can work in peace.
The first trustee at the New Plant Station, Nene Asempa, is urging members to comply with the new directive while calling on the government to address their concerns to maintain a balance between affordability for passengers and sustainability for drivers.
Since our national officers have had a dialogue with the minister, let's all try to comply with the directives so that it doesn't bring any chaos or infighting within the terminals. When it happens like that, it means we have not been fair to the general public. Then when it happens like that, we are not complying with what they've said, that we are not giving due respect to our national officers, which will be the last thing, because if you don't comply and they get rid of you, they invite you to the regional secretariat or the national secretariat, then you find yourself in hot waters.
He appealed to the spare parts dealers at Aboagye to consider reducing the prices of vehicles parts to help cushion drivers who are already burdened with high maintenance costs.
So since the general public is calling upon us to reduce it, we are calling on the spare parts operators, to the association, that they should also talk to their members so that they can all reduce it.
Nene Asempa also called on the government to prioritize the rehabilitation of deplorable roads across the country, noting that poor road conditions are a major contributor to frequent vehicle breakdowns and high maintenance expenses.
The nature of the road needs to be looked and worked upon, because it's very difficult sometimes when you look at road network, it has spoiled most of our cars. Most. Some of them are still at the workshop, which are not back on the road. So we are calling on them to also look at it, whatever be the situation, or they should have a roundtable meeting with their contractors too, so that they can fast track things for us.
The first adjustment reflects recent macro developments, including a sustained appreciation of the cedi against the US dollar, contributing to a notable drop in fuel prices in the country. Achiaa Aboagye, New Plan Station, Accra.